Jang to Alliance Command. The package is secure.
Copy that, Captain. Welcome home.
Something that may aid in the war effort? Would you care to elaborate, Captain James?
So after a debrief with Squad 117, we have not only confirmed the existence of the Inanga, but as well as its location.
Wait, as promising as this so-called super weapon is, how are we sure it's not a trap? With all the recent events, it might as well be one.
So you're suggesting we do nothing about this victory?
I'm suggesting we don't trust the words of a former violist.
Officers, please calm down. Now, does anyone have anything non-provoking to bring to the table?
It is simple. There have just been too many secrets lately. What good is a rebellion if we can't even trust each other? We still don't even know what happened to Joshua.
But what reason would our men have to lie? What benefit?
What reason? To lure us into our demise. The way you've been speaking, I suspect you might be an enemy as well.
Well, why don't we find out?
Both of you, stand down!
Look at all of you. The lives of the fallen meant nothing to you?
Agent Nobles, given your experienced background, what choice do you propose we take?
What choice do we have? The time to fight is now.
Regardless, we're forgetting one important thing. If I've learned anything during my time serving the Empire, it's that they always strike back. I'd like you to consider that, along with the fact that Captain Jang just launched a rather reckless attack on the core system.
He has a point. Have we already forgotten the devastation of life?
Forgotten? Perhaps you've forgotten that I was there, piloting an X-Wing to the grave of our slaughtered fleet, while you were all parsecs away, safely sheltered, creating propaganda videos.
I apologize for my ignorance then.
Everyone, please, let's keep our differences aside. Agent Nobles, would you like to continue?
Returning to the original topic, getting to the Inanga just became our top priority. We've been given a chance to strike against the Empire, and I say we take it.
Since we're all in agreement, meeting adjourned. I will relay the plans to the President.
Rest assured, it'll be done quietly. The rest of you, disperse and prepare to attack.
It wasn't locked, by the way.
Agent Nobles, I assume your plan is progressing well then?
You catch on quickly, Madam President. But you can drop the facade. Do as I say, and then we get safe.
Are you threatening me, Kyle Nobles?
The Empire will decide your fate.
This is an assassination attempt. I politely decline.
It's treason. Sorry.
incoming transmission from Captain Shaw.
Put him through.
Sir, we've received a transmission from one of our spies. The rebels are in our sights.
I suppose it's time.
Any signs of Captain Sang? She's already returned to the fleet. We'll be needing the support, considering that half the fleet isn't even here. I'll need you to return to the control room alongside Rishi. You're in charge of me. Consider speed promotion. Anyways.
Commander!
What is it?
You're detected. Multiple entities coming out of hyperspace.
Get Admiral Hall immediately.
Attention all pilots, prepare for takeoff.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
This is Admiral Carlton of the Rebel Alliance.
All squadron leaders report in.
Admiral, this is Gold Leader.
Standing by.
This is Red Leader.
Standing by.
Phoenix Leader. Standing by.
Gold and Phoenix squadrons, get in attack formation. Defend the fleet. Red Squadron, we've got enemy dropships heading for the base. Intercept them in atmosphere.
Roger that, Admiral. Red Squadron, on me.
Copy that, Red Leader.
Copy that, Red Leader.
Are the dropships in range?
Not a safe one. At this distance, many won't survive to descent.
I'll the hangar bay to get my ship ready. We need more troops on the ground to secure Ananda.
Sir, with all due respect, it would be best for you to remain.
No. I'll be assisting the attack myself.
Yes, sir.
Alert. Deploying in 3 seconds.
Benz, where are you?
Making sure these Violas pay for every inch of this base. What's the situation down there?
He's here.
Are you sure?
Yes, I sense a presence I haven't felt since he left us.
I'll be on the lookout then.
If you see him,
I'll do what's necessary.
Solid copy. Hit him hard.
We've got bombers heading for the main shipyard.
Roger that, Lieutenant.
Our pursuit.
Lieutenant, what's the status of our reinforcements?
Unknown. We're jamming our comms.
Keep trying, we're not leaving anyone behind. Star Destroyers entering our kill zone. Hit that opening.
We're engaging.
squads incoming. Launch in 5. Let's make this quick.
Copy that. We're right behind you, Sanga.
We got TIE fighters incoming.
Our defensive squadrons have engaged the enemy, which consists of 6 VS-class supercarrier ships, each predicted to be fully armed.
What are the odds of the Allied victory?
You really have to ask.
I mean, with what we're facing right now, that's a miracle. Mokun, give me a status report.
They're jamming us. We're cut off from the fleet now. Motion sensors above ground have also been triggered.
No point in sitting here and waiting. Daniel, Derek, Mokun, secure any connection you can to the surface. We need to reconnect as soon as possible. The rest of you, be ready for anything. We'll do all we can to keep fighting on. Kyle, thank God, I thought everyone else was...
Sorry, it has to be this way.
Sorry.
They're having no effect on its shields.
Keep trying. Has to break eventually.
They're all over me. This is Phoenix 5. I need help.
General, behind you.
We need all ships in range to concentrate fire on that Star Destroyer.
Can't. There are too many fighters swarming us. Leave it to me. It's been an honor, Admiral.
The bridge is down. Captain, we're falling out of orbit. Right, keep us in the air. The rest of the troopers, get to the escape pods.
Incoming bomber squadron.
Bombs away.
For Red Squad.
All viewers, abandon the ship. All viewers, abandon the ship. Abandon the ship. We're going down.
That's the last of them. Same here. What was that?
Knowing and knowing until we reach the exit. Let's go. The surface. We finally made it. So what now?
I'll go back to Arushi and the council and tell them that we found a way out now.
Then I'll be busy guarding our newly found exit. Daniel, try to evacuate any survivors you can find on the way. Got it. May the force be with you guys.
You too. Hopefully we'll all meet up back here again.
I had to do this.
You did this? So, you're gonna kill me too now, aren't you?
Kill you? A fellow violist, officer, and most importantly, friend? Of course not. Instead, I'm gonna offer you a chance.
A chance?
Mokun, we've known each other for a long time. Think of all the missions, the long nights of working together. And now, a new era is upon us.
What are you saying?
I'm giving you the chance to join me. Join me in a new world where we'll both be hailed as heroes.
I'll help you, but you must answer one question.
You're but to ask.
Why did all of our friends have to die?
I didn't want to do this, but In the grand scheme of things, the collateral, the people...
Collateral damage? Those people were our friends!
Makun, we can debate this later. Makun, I don't want to do this.
Do what? Make me collateral damage too?
Please, you know you're no match for me.
You underestimate my power.
Don't try it.
Try to take over.
Makun, the rebels are evil.
From my point of view, the Viola Gang is evil. I'll never join you.
And you are lost. Why did you make me do this? You are fighting so that you can watch everyone around you die. Think, Makun, think! There's no reason to defend anyone for this cause. You could have joined us. You could have lived to see our Viola Order rise. Now everyone and everything you know will be gone. What will you have then?
Incoming contact from Commander Daniel J.
Makun, status report. What's going on down there?
Daniel, it's Kyle. He betrayed us. I had to.
Oh god. Are there any survivors with you?
No. Oh god. Daniel, I'm the only one left.
What I need you to do is to get off-world in any way you can.
We'll be waiting for you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Daniel.
Yeah.
Of course.
Did you really mean that? Mean what? That we'll go back to save him. You gave them hope. That's all that matters.
Cover the retreat of Admiral Carlton's fleet. All remaining fighters, concentrate your fire on those Star Destroyers.
Lock Betoils in attack position.
This is where the fun begins.
Bent, we don't have much time left. But if you see him, please, make our deaths be worth it.
Consider it done. Hello there.
Bensley, the surface looks beautiful today, doesn't it?
Not with your forces burning everything we built to the ground.
I take it all your friends are dead then.
You will pay for their lives with yours.
Enough of this banter. Are you here to talk me into being a good guy as well?
No, Josh. You're too far gone for that.
The hardest choices require the strongest will. Something you rebels will never understand.
Did this all mean nothing to you? Did this mean nothing to you at all? Everything we fought for, everything we stood for.
You guys betrayed us, Vince. If you don't remember, all the death, all the pain, I simply had enough. What about our friends? What about me? What about you? If you don't remember, I was one of y'all as well. All the memories, the lies and pain. Why did I let this happen? Sorry, Vince. To answer your question, no. Who would want to do this to their friends? Then why? Someone has to do it. Someone has to stain their hands with blood.
Then you don't have to do it alone, old friend.
Looks like one of us will die today.
Sasuke!
It was fun while it lasted.
Derek, we are now regrouping with the fleet.
That's good. I'll head up there in a bit.
You were lying, weren't you?
There do happen to be quite a few Imperials still here, not to mention the rest on their way. Unfortunately, we're staying behind.
That's a one-way trip.
We all make it sooner or later.
Even so. May the Force be with you.
Daniel, you know you saved a lot of people today, right?
Not on my own, and not everyone.
I see.
Commander Jong, your presence is requested on the bridge.
Roger. I got to go.
Wait, what about Mukun?
I'm sure he'll be fine.
Don't worry about us. It's been an honor being a part of this, Admiral Carlton. See you tomorrow.
You too. May the Force be with you.
That was the last of the recordings from the base. What do we do now?
Admiral, we're detecting another Imperial fleet coming out of hyperspace. Are we staying the flight?
This war has had enough dead heroes. Tell all ships prepare to jump. We're leaving.
Captain, where's your commanding officer?
Joshua George joined the battle on the surface. We are now receiving word that the ground assault was a success, though our fleet suffered heavy losses.
Yes, I can see that.
Your orders?
Tell him to return at once. I'll be waiting.
Right away.
Your Highness, purged trooper squadrons are ready to clean up the rebel base. That's necessary. Evacuate our forces and invoke initiative base Delta Zero. Total extermination. Yes, ma'am.
detected.
Let me through. Interrogation room. Quite an interesting place to have a meeting. Go on then. Tell me your tale.
We secured the facility and we intercepted Ananga. But it was...
A fake?
It was a distraction.
A distraction that caused lives, Daniel.
You're okay with this?
It wasn't really my call. If I would have told you guys any of this, today we would have lost even more people than we did.
As long as they have hope, it will spread like wildfire. As long as they have hope, the rebellion can still exist. And because they still have hope, you have failed me.
They can destroy our bases, they can chase us to the end of the galaxy, but as long as we have hope, and as long as we have each other, they cannot defeat us.